Alright, bro. Druski never thought white racists would go this far, man.
Over the past year, Druski has engaged in some whiteface skits.
Right.
And of course, for many people, these are very funny. To the opposition, many cry that these skits are indeed racist. And if the shoe was on the other foot,
it's racist. How could they?
If white people did blackface. But to support
that's
Druski's
a good TV show, by the way.
Whenever white people do blackface or anything of black and brown people,
it's racist.
They do this. What Druski does to his white characters is that he adds context and texture to the character.
When Druski engages in a skit, whether it's a black person or a white person, indeed he focuses in on context. For an example,
outraged.
Now that was the original
Druski has a source for the comedy.
June 5th, that old head who never grew up matured skit. But watch Druski's interpretation. Now, in this particular situation, Druski is mimicking a black person. He's using context to put himself in the character as the person. And we actually saw this in several of Druski's whiteface skits. For an example, the Erica Kirk skit, which was the white female conservative. Let's look at the context here. You see that this is Erica Kirk trying to have this stare. And Druski worked really hard not only to look as closely to Erica Kirk as possible, but to mimic her own facial expressions. So indeed, when you look at what Druski's trying to do, he's not only trying to be funny, he's doing his very best to be relatable.
He's right, you know.
However, this detail was clearly overlooked by the opposition of Druski. Many people wanted to do a blackface skit to respond to Druski's whiteface skits. And a person who decided
and they ain't
to
even
do
care
so
about him
was Jake Lang.
They did not care
now, before we
until
go
it was
into
Emmett,
his
that old Kirk lady
of Druski, we need to know what kind of person Jake Lang is. And to call him a white supremacist is actually the least of our worries.
Okay, so look, this is almost all my weight. Philip,
look
can
at
you
this
breathe?
dumb nigga, man.
I can breathe.
I seen this video.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna bounce all my weight on you. Can you still breathe?
Yes, I can still breathe.
Okay.
This is Jake Lang trying to prove that George Floyd didn't die because someone put a knee on his neck. He died for another reason. He's trying to reenact it, but as you can see, the knee on the person's neck isn't on the same position
I can still breathe.
as it was in George Floyd, which clearly this is moving the goalposts. This is also the same person who pulled up to the BET Awards and got...
That's the same dude?
This is just to let you know what kind of
somebody got stomped out at the
Jake
BET
Lang
Awards.
is. But let's get into what he's going viral for today. And that is this skit.
They're gonna slay my people.
As you see,
I got a theory, chat. I can't use that one. I got a theory, right? And I've been thinking about this. I think racist people gay, man. I ain't gonna lie. I think racist people like men. Because you telling me you spend all your time, nothing wrong with being gay, but you telling me you dedicate your life to hating somebody, right? To the point that becomes your personality. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't like you so much. That's all you the person I always talk about. I wake up, I think about you, eat, sleep, breathe you, all my conversations about you, all my tweets, my posts, my content, everything is about you. That's gay, man. That's gay. I ain't gonna lie. It's like LeBron James super fans. And it gets to a point, it's like, all right, that's kind of you good. It's like, what? You know what I'm saying?
this is
That's
Jake
my
Lang
theory.
on a bus trying to look like Druski. And
therefore, this is so unrelatable, unfunny, lame, and it's just not even entertaining. I mean, it's entertaining because of how bad it is.
I'm on a song.
Where's Druski?
It's like super, like, that's weird, right? Me, if I don't like cilantro. You know I don't like cilantro. I hate cilantro from the bottom of my heart. But I don't make it my purpose in life to let everyone know I don't like cilantro. I don't upload cilantro videos being negative in the comments. Like, look at cilantro's the worst. I don't try to convince people that cilantro's bad. I don't sit there and hang outside the taco shops with ban cilantro, son. Like, that's weird, right? I don't get it. That's
it was
weird.
Actually funny and entertaining and relatable because it's real life things that happen with barely any exaggeration. This is just corny.
as Drew Almighty clearly points out, this is not
I think racist people be
It's
DL,
not
man.
funny. It's just ridiculous because there's no real context.
This is like a
to
Weird
this.
Al skit.
Black people, Black Americans, or people from African descent don't sit on buses and start beating their chests like gorillas. So this skit is not meant to be funny. It's meant to be dehumanizing. But there was some other messaging.
This would have actually been funny. Cause I guess he tried to dress like Druski or whatever. This would have actually been funny if he made a Druski skit. That might have actually been funny. If he was like acting like Druski, doing Druski dance, get on like stream, do his little dance or something. That might have been funny. Nigga he dressed like Druski, got on the bus and act like a gorilla. Like, what are you
I
doing?
don't know why bitches ever talk to me, man. I can't stand these white people. Think they're better than me. Slavery.
And he filmed this with a potato. Like,
I'm gonna get that white. I'm gonna get that white girl. I'm gonna get this white.
Then he made fun of that murder that happened. Like, come on, bro.
Die, white. I got that white.
So in the latter part of the skit, he reenacts
That's the woman that had died on the
Irina
train.
Zarazuka stabbing in Charlotte, North Carolina.
This was so
where
random,
Carlos
bro.
Brown was on the same bus or train as her and stabbed her and attacked her repeatedly for no reason.
And nobody
Now,
saw
Carlos
or did
Brown
nothing,
was
apparently.
clearly wrong for that. He had a lot of mental conditions. He had many problems, and many people believe that this was not motivated by race. But what Jake Lang is trying to accomplish here is that Black people are just like primates, and because they're primitive, they have a propensity for violence.
He's right, you know.
Now, many people are complaining about this skit, calling it racist, and Jake Lang trying to build an audience with white conservatives. But I really want to look at something that's a larger problem. You see, the people that are engaging in this behavior, such as the Chud the Builders or Jake Langs, I mean, they could act like they have a lot of support for what they do. But the reality is that they don't. And I'm gonna tell you why. You see, in order for you to be valuable to your community, you have to actually produce something of valuable for that community. And when it comes to whites and Europeans, and this is no disrespect, but typically these groups prioritize actual tangible stuff than just trolling. So what tends to happen over time is that a guy like Jake Lang or Chud the Builder, they don't become assets to the community. They become liabilities. Even the greatest racists don't want them around because they can't provide anything of value for the community. And ultimately, the group turns on people like this, not because they dislike Black people, but rather they can't do anything for their group. And the reality is this: if Jake Lang was really valuable, he would be doing something else. He would be,
and I ain't gonna lie, they be like the super racists or whatever, like niggas like these, when they be overly extra and racist, white people don't even care about them no more. They don't even be like, they be like, cause like it's like you messing up whatever they got going on. I ain't gonna lie. They not gonna protect you. Chud the Builder went to jail, nobody cared. They stopped helping that man. Cause like, what are you doing? They say we already got our little racist system set up and you ruining it.
a better
I ain't trying to hear that, man.
He would be a lawyer, he'd be a doctor, he'd be a stockbroker. But he's chosen this particular path of doing what he's doing online, which is agitating people online, because he couldn't make it any other way. This is his last resort. Nobody, and I do
And he
mean
only did it 'cause Jake
nobody
Paul
makes a
said
decision
so.
to be ostracized
Jake Paul said he
from
was
the
gonna
rest
do it.
of the world. You only do that because you have no other choice. And when you have no other choice but to participate in that, nobody can touch you. And this is why this skit hasn't caused so much of an uproar, because the trolling coming from some of the whites, it's kind of going out sad. After Chud the Builder did what he did, then you have somebody like Jake Lang doing what he's doing. It's not really getting the traction
And
that
Chud the Builder
he
came out
wants
gay.
because everybody's sort of doing this. And
appreciate
let me kind of
everything for
compare
asking.
this situation to like another guy, like Charleston White. In my honest opinion, Charleston White is experiencing somewhat of a decline or falling off, because everything that you could do that was like extreme, you've already done it now. So when you do something else that's crazy, nobody really cares because the
Charleston White
world
ain't
has
falling
already
off, he
been
just
desensitized to your
blew up for
BS.
being himself, and
so
he's still himself.
there's nowhere else to go up from there. So when you can't go up, the only place that you can do is come down. And it's unfortunate that people would rather chase controversy and BS over actually trying to build a really good career in content creation. A lot of folks think that they're gonna make their money crapping on blacks, but ultimately they get kicked out of the same community that they're trying to lobby for. So guys, what do you think? Am I reaching here? Do you think that white people would really support somebody like this guy? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe, hit the bell.
Man, what y'all think about it, bro?